Good day, my name is Amanda Bosha and I'm going to take you on my journey through the UTQ training I participated in, facilitated by RISPO. I'm a study advisor, mentor and lecturer of the course Personal Development, also abbreviated to PD. First of all, I would like to take you through my agenda. I will discuss the UTQ journey, learning points, improvements, next steps, and I'll post a critical question. Heard I was selected to participate in the UTQ training, I almost had a heart attack. This was a new and unfamiliar field for me. My journey started with diving into a reflection on my vision on teaching and learning and relating this to the course I teach. I would never have done this if it was not for the training. Some modules were easy enough to follow, whilst others, for example the module on assessment analysis, proved to be quite a challenge. As seen in the picture, the training was an interesting journey with ups and downs and a few loops. When I started teaching PD, I thought my prior experience as a coach and a social worker and my experience as a mentor and a study advisor would be sufficient to teach the course. The UTQ training made me aware of the constructive alignment of PD, understanding the ILOs, the teaching activities, and the assessment plan. Another learning point for me was the theory explained during the target group analysis workshop, where emphasis was placed on the importance of cognitive entry behavior. Although I am aware that students do have prior knowledge, focusing on this again showed the importance of being aware of what our students already know. I was made aware of the fact that I do not always check what the level of knowledge students already possess. During the training, one of the first assignments was to critically look into the attended learning goals, and I was being made aware of the importance of a well-defined and a clear design of the learning goals and assessment criteria. After analyzing the learning objectives, I concluded that most of the learning objectives were well described and defined, including an active verb describing the desired behavior and a subject. However, one of the learning objectives is formulated as proactively seek and come up with solutions to problems that may arise. I found this very vague and difficult to test. Therefore, I would like to suggest replacing this ILO with demonstrate ability to give and receive feedback in a constructive manner, as the importance of giving and receiving feedback and feed forward was again emphasized on during the training. Most of the learning objectives start with the verb demonstrate, and another improvement I would like to suggest is to replace the verb demonstrate with applying, analyzing, or evaluating, since demonstrate falls under understanding, and we do expect our students to achieve a higher level. I've learned during the second assignment of the design module that the 5 elements, according to van der Vleuten's utility formula, were already met in our assessments of the course, and the content and design would therefore not have to be changed. I found this module very interesting to dive into, and my conclusion was that the assessment method was ensured by using an evidence-based grading matrix where each student must indicate or show which learning objectives has been achieved. Students also receive feedback on their completed portfolio. Being made aware of this also placed emphasis on the importance of providing feedback in the future. Although there is always room for improvement, I can honestly say that I could not find any necessary improvements to be made in this course. 3 years ago, PD was redesigned as an online course using the EduBook system, which is an interactive study book. All lectures were assigned to provide feedback and improvement criteria. This was discussed in the team meetings and fine-tuned by a dedicated group of lecturers, including the coordinator and the head of the department. Block evaluations by lecturers and students who completed the course also done, and revisements are made on a yearly basis to improve the course. For the next step in my professional development as a teacher, I'm looking into going back to teaching personal development, as I have noticed that a coaching role really fits me and my interest. I'll have to consider how to allocate my hours to corporate teaching, as now I have reached the maximum hour allocation with my tasks as a study advisor and a mentor. I will also follow a COIL, that is the Collaborative Online International Learning Training, as it is part of the new redesigned online personal development course where students' project collaborations will have the students learn each other's backgrounds and culture and conduct exercises exploring each other's countries across the ocean. I also plan to participate in more online trainings to further develop and grow. I would now like to post the following question to my group. How can I incorporate or motivate the more academic, sometimes our introvert students who study with us to actively participate during the workshops, but do not really appreciate the hands-on or the applied part of the personal development course and sometimes see this as a waste of their time? I would like to thank you all for listening to my presentation, and thank you to my coaches and trainers for being able to follow this training. Thank you.